What we are going to look at first is how price influences supply and demand. So to start out, you should already know how to analyze this supply and demand curve chart. If you look at the green line here, again, that is demand. That means how many people would like to purchase an item. So if we look at, we have the price here, and then we have the quantity listed below here. So we can read this by saying at $60, 100 people would purchase this item. Then again, as price goes down, the demand should increase. So at $20, approximately 400 people will purchase the item. So again, if it costs more, fewer people are purchasing it. As the price decreases, it goes down, more people are willing to purchase that item. Again, because it's less expensive. Supply works the opposite. So if we look at the red line, okay, at $60, the producer wants to make a lot of them. They're willing to supply 600 of those items. As, again, the price decreases, as this price goes down, the producer doesn't want to make as much because it's not worth as much. It doesn't have as great as value. So if it only costs $10, the producer might only want to make 100 of those. A few things can happen. So again, at $60, the producer wants to make 600 of those because it's worth more money. It has a greater value to them. However, the consumer at $60 only wants to buy 100. So again, we have 600 made, only 100 people want to buy it. You're going to have a surplus. You're going to have a lot left over. It can go the other way too. So if the price is low, say we're at $10, the producer only wants to supply 100 of those because it's not worth as much. But since the price is low, if we look at the demand curve, 550 people want to purchase the item. So again, people want 550 of those. They only made 100 since it wasn't worth very much. There's going to be a shortage in that case. Again, the best price is right where those two lines cross. We have the equilibrium price, or it's also called the market clearing price. Equilibrium price here would be about 23 bucks, it looks like. At that price, the producer, if we look at the red, they're willing to produce 350 of those items. And the green, the demand curve, people are willing to purchase 350 of those items. So again, you're making just as much as you're selling. That, again, would be the best case scenario. That's called the equilibrium price or the market clearing price.